We made it 1 year on YouTube, and this whole thing wouldn't be possible without you. Without you, the person watching this very video. So thank you for all the support throughout the past year. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for liking, and thank you for subscribing. Today I'm going to do a very different video from what I usually do. So this video is not related to DaVinci Resolve whatsoever. It is more of a personal story about my YouTube analytics, about my first year on YouTube, some things I've learned, some things I wish I knew when I started this channel. And I'm going to be fully transparent. I'm going to be showing you how much subscribers I have. I'm going to show you how many views I've gotten throughout this past year. And I got monetized on December 10th. And I'm also going to be showing you how much I've earned since then. If that's not a video that you want to watch, then feel free to click off. This is more of a video that I'm doing for me to remind myself throughout my YouTube journey where I started and where I'm currently at, and I'm probably going to do this video every single year. So I suggest we take a look at my analytics first. And as you can see in the views, we're close to having 180,000 views within that 1 year. Watch hours, 7.3k. And as you can see, if we take a look here, it is slowly starting to increase, and to a point where I'm getting like, what was that? So the day that I got the highest watch hours was 88 watch hours a day, which was Saturday the 29th January, and I believe this was the day where I uploaded the intro masterclass. And then it started slowly to decline, and we're starting to settle somewhere between 35 and 50 watch hours every single day. So it is very possible to achieve the 4,000 watch hours within a year. Subscribers, as you can see right now, it says plus 3,010, but I'm actually sitting at 3,020 as of right now. And this is a thing that I wouldn't have ever imagined to be achieving, and certainly not within a single year. As I started this channel, I thought, well, I'd be very happy if I'm gonna get 500 subscribers in a year, and this would be plenty. But you know, to 6 times that number, to be sitting at 3,000 is crazy. So if you're a part of this number, thank you so much. And so I'm sure you've already seen that since December the 10th, I've made roughly 230 euros off of YouTube AdSense. Now let's just take a look. I'm sure if you go there, we have a more detailed look. So in December, I've earned roughly 58 euros, which comes around to be, I believe, 70 to 75 US dollars, which is not that much. But keep in mind that this is just from 21 days. So as I said, I got monetized on December the 10th, and this is from December 10 to December 31st. So in January, we got the full month, the first full month, which roughly comes around to be 75 euros, which is, I believe, around 90 to 95 US dollars. And in February, which is actually the shortest month with only 28 days, I have made almost 84 euros, which comes around to be, I don't know, 100 to 110 US dollars, I don't know. But yeah, and in March, we've already made 12 euros. And this is, I believe, from March the 4th. So let's just take a look. Yeah, Friday, March the 4th is the last day, and I don't know why this is, but it's currently Sunday, March 6th. So I don't know, it doesn't show the past 2 days or the current day and the past day. So if tomorrow I'm going to see my analytics for Saturday, and as you can see, I'm roughly earning around somewhere between 250 to whatever, almost 4 euros a day. And in 4 days, I've made 12 euros, which comes around to be 3 euros per day. And the 12 euros should be around 15 US dollars, which is, I don't know, it's just a great side income. It's not that much, but it's still a little bit. And yeah, no, I'm happy. Let's now talk about some things that I've learned throughout this whole year here on YouTube. The first thing is new creators almost always stress themselves too much about the analytics. And I used to do the same thing. I got up in the morning, took out my phone, and just immediately checked if I got new subscribers, if I got new comments, and if I got new views coming in. I don't know why I did that, but it is a very unhealthy habit to do, which was stressing myself out way too much. And this is a thing that I recommend you not to do. Upload your video and then be present for maybe 2 to 3 hours after publishing it, so you can respond to comments that come in, because stressing yourself too much about the analytics won't get you a better creator. You should rather use the time that you're spending on your analytics to come up with good thumbnails, to come up with good titles, or to overall practice your on-camera presence. And this leads us to the next point, is to actually create high quality thumbnails and clickable titles, because this is the first thing that a potential viewer sees. Since I'm doing this, I'm creating better thumbnails, I'm creating clickable titles, and by clickable titles I don't mean clickbaity titles, because those can ruin your channel. Create just clickable titles, make the viewer interested in your content, and you will see you will get more views if you focus on those two things. And the next thing you should focus on is your on-camera presence, just to make your videos more engaging and that people want to spend more time watching your videos compared to others. And this is a thing that I still have to learn. For some people, it is second nature being in front of the camera. For me personally, it is not. It still feels awkward even after 1 year of doing YouTube. Being in front of the camera is something that takes time to get good at, but once you've managed that, your videos will automatically be way much better. And the next thing that I want to talk about is to be consistent. Consistency is key on YouTube. Don't upload a video, then completely disappear for 3 weeks, and then upload your next video and then completely disappear again for 2 months or 2 weeks, whatever. Try to stay consistent once you made the decision to create a YouTube channel. I personally made the decision for myself that I want to be consistent at least for a year, and I know I could do that. And I know for a fact that we all are busy. I got a day job, I got a 9 to 5, or better said, it is a 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m., which is almost 12 hours a day, where I'm spending outside of here at a regular day job. Because trust me, you've seen my YouTube income. I cannot live off of $80 a month. That's just not possible. It's just how you think about that, how dedicated you are, and how much free time you want to spend creating YouTube videos. Taking half a day off of your weekend to create a video for YouTube, for me, is totally worth it. So just think about that before you want to start a YouTube channel, because it will take some time and you won't make money off of YouTube for a long time. And these are some things that I've learned throughout this past year and some things that might help you along the way with your YouTube journey. because I don't know, some people go into this YouTube thing and say, okay, I'm creating a YouTube channel, I'm gonna upload 2 videos and I'm gonna make $1,500 every month, and that's just not how it is. That's delusional. Let's be honest. This is not how YouTube works. You have to be prepared for the long game and not a short sprint. And so even though this might have sounded rude, it's the honest truth. And one thing that I want to give you is a sentence that I keep in mind and that I remind myself every week of, and that is, we overestimate what we can do in a day, but we underestimate what we can do and accomplish in a year. Think about that, keep that in mind, remind yourself to that every single week, and trust me, once you start implementing some of those techniques to focus on your thumbnails and titles, focus on your on-camera presence and be consistent, trust me, your channel will automatically grow. So I guess we're gonna wrap this video up right now because I don't wanna make it too long, but I still hope that some of the insights into my analytics and some of the tips that I wish I knew might help you as well with creating better YouTube videos or achieving your goals. So that's it. If you've made it this far in this video, thank you so much. You deserve a medal. But yeah, next video is gonna go live Tuesday, 2 p.m. So make sure to tune in there. I'm sure you're going to like it. But yeah, until then, hope you're having a great day. See you in the next one. Bye.